Oh, let's do it again. Hopefully, this will take care of the issue.
Beat money.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We can't get enough. We try, we try, we try.
Beat money.
It's that K factor stuff. Sitting at 37 degrees here on the Gulf Coast. On the Gulf Coast, we sitting at 37. Clear night. Reaching out for the fam, them to come on, come on, come on. I'll just wait. Yes, I am back. When I cannot identify what the problem is, okay, then I have an issue. But I calmed down, thought about it, went in. I think we done fixed that issue. Succeeding 222. Sweet. Somebody go hit Black Doll up. Tell Black Doll I said, come on, we ready. At least I think so anyway.
Beat money.
I need to get y'all started listening to something. I'm going to see can I go in and take care of something else and work. I think that's much better. Anyway, my name is Kazon. I'm in charge of the K Factor. This has been the third time, but this must be the charm. Off tomorrow. You know we wouldn't dare be normally doing this on a Monday night this late. We'd have been just getting ready to wrap up, huh? Kimmy Who in the house. Wishing someone could bring Black Doll back on over.
Beat money.
We were just about to go somewhere. Yes, greet each other. You do your part, I do my part. Like Nesto was telling them lawyers. He do his part, I do my part. That's what he said. For the third time, I'm dealing with this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. This content is used for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and/or research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All rights belong to their respective owners. Back. I think it's trying to act up again. Knowing my wife, she probably in there on some late night grind or shopping. Or both.
Beat money.
here we go. I love when the medical people that know how to take care of themselves, take care of people. You make my father proud, boy. My father was back. Let me die, what, about 2 years ago? Boy, you're making proud. You can get down with that onion too, boy. That onion will work some miracles. Yes, it will. Or pull a fever right about you, put it on the bottom of your foot with some socks. Fix you right on up. You can get a hold of some Morocco mint tea. I said Morocco mint tea. It'll take care of that issue too.
Beat money.
All right. Now, let's jump back in. I don't know what this thing is going to do. I'm still not quite satisfied after even making a little tweak to it. I'm starting to think, should I have maybe did that new update? I didn't see nothing wrong with the last one. Anyways, that's not you guys' problem. That's my problem. Now, let me see. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I remember what I was getting ready. Yes. I remember now.
Hey, and oh, you go on your cruise next month or whatever that shit is.
That's what
March,
I'm
May.
talking about. Hold on. Dad be cruising while I be sitting in this motherfucker looking at the wall.
Mm-hmm. Feeling like a villain.
Trying to do that.
Mm-hmm. Cause I just told my sister I'm back the fuck up. She need to hurt me out.
What'd you say? What did you say?
I ain't say nothing, but anyway.
No.
You need to be home.
What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing.
Fixed it. You said
I
something about
said
your
some
bag.
nasty stuff.
I'm not something about your
I
bag.
was getting nasty.
Your bag gonna get thrown out?
I said I wasn't gonna be nasty no more. Anyway, look. Jesus loves you.
Okay.
Yes, Jesus loves you.
Okay, now.
My grandma used to sing that all the time.
There you go.
Yes, Jesus loves you.
Okay, well, you have...
Hey.
Okay.
Got her singing? Let's go in from there. Yeah, sweet. I do prefer tea over coffee. Coffee just goes so well with my cigar. It's really a taste thing. But the tea, I most certainly take it serious.
You go on your cruise next month or whatever that shit is.
That's what
March,
I'm
May.
Hold on. Dad be cruising while I be sitting in this motherfucker looking at the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry about
Feeling
that.
like a villain.
Trying to do that.
Mm-hmm. Cause I just told my sister I'm back the fuck up. She need to hurt me out.
What'd you say? What did you say?
I ain't say nothing, but anyway.
No.
You need to be home.
What did you say?
Nothing. Nothing.
Fixed it. You said
I
something about
said
your
some
bag.
nasty stuff.
I'm not something about your
I
bag.
was getting nasty.
Your bag gonna get thrown out?
I said I wasn't gonna be nasty no more. Anyway, look. Jesus loves you.
Okay.
Morocco mint tea. Please do. That's very good for upper respiratory. I don't even think I'm saying it right. No, I don't come from the medical field. But And then, of course, tummy issues. I try to go for like ginger plum. There's a lot of different teas out there for a lot of different reasons. I'll give them that.
Jesus loves you.
I do too, mainly iced tea, but when that weather change and I can keep and I need to keep up, I'm going over to that Morocco mint. Put me a little, maybe a tad or two of peppermint abstract in there. With a little bit of honey and a spankety spank of some lemon. And I'm talking about you better be careful with that peppermint abstract. You'll mess around, it'll be coming up out your pores.
Okay, now.
Well, I used to sing that all the time.
There you go.
Yes, Jesus loves you.
Okay, well, you're having a wonderful day. I'm glad you're having a wonderful day today. You got some great news.
You know what?
All right, let me get my head focused. Let me get my commentary going. I need them to because I need to kind of wrap this up, have a closing argument maybe next week, get the latest locked down, let y'all get ready to do your holiday thing without me messing with you. I have decided I am going to maybe look into that other channel thing because there are some topics that I'm just a million times more brighter in than this Nesto. But since we are here and that saga is continuing, we got enough time to catch up on some other things, look into some other things, and still keep right at pace with this. Shout out the phone calls from prison.
I'm sitting here looking at these police videos, trying to figure out how to freaking download them so I can submit them with my motion, and I just
Oh, there's Black Doll. I was getting worried, Black Doll.
don't know how to apply, how to do all this.
Welcome back. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you. I don't think this thing is still running at its best, but long as my CPU is not overloading, I'm gonna have to just let it do what it want to do. I want to get this in.
I think I need to call my tech dude.
Yeah,
That's his thing.
Out here this week.
I know, 'cause I get there Friday.
Yeah, so it ain't now this ain't like this can't happen now. This can happen. I can be out of here this week.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yes.
And they ain't even, yeah, well, okay.
What?
No, that's it.
There it went.
What?
No, that's it. I'm just ready to go. My anxiety kicked up so bad today. I said, man, I gotta calm down.
I know. You're in there pacing and.
Now, boy, it's gonna happen, but man, it seems like it's the same old thing again.
I know.
Yeah.
I just feel like for all this struggle since day one, it's just gonna be a happy ending.
And this nigga still on with his red hat on, sitting in a Bentley, talking about
A happy ending with some money at the end of the rainbow.
The Bentley lawyer. I'm saying to myself,
He's so black. That was so black of him to say that.
man, no, I'm for real.
I'm saying that's so black of him to say some shit like that.
Yeah, I just keep every other day I see him on there.
Really? You start watching that channel?
No, I can't because they keep it on one channel.
Oh, really?
No, it just ain't the same shit. It be on.
I know this might be a crazy question. That attorney that was sitting in the Bentley that just gets under his skin, by any chance, that wasn't Nesto's Bentley, was it? I'm a little embarrassed, so let me take the easy way out. I'm asking for a friend.
You know, anything happen in Atlanta, he throw his face up on that shit. Like he the he the speaker for the crime shit. Oh yeah, this is.
Oh, he's on the news, or he just be on the commercial?
No, he be on the news. He
do a segment on the news?
Yeah, every time something big come up, he got to.
Oh, he got to give his
Can I get a cake? No, we can't be. Heck no. Oh my goodness gracious. What is going on tonight? Try to go this route with it then. Oh, this is so embarrassing. I must say. All right, let's see here. I need to make up my mind one or the other. Okay, you did hear that question.
Oh, that now.
Sitting here with the convertible
Arrogant.
on the inside.
That's arrogant. And he put his Bentley on the segment too?
Look at it today. Look at Channel Tuesday.
I can't look at that because I'm not there. But that's still, all he's saying is I'm so overpriced because look what you got to buy me. Look what I'm driving. So you already know you're expensive because I got to pay for your Bentley.
There you go.
You may have a Bentley, but that doesn't mean you're a good lawyer.
Yeah,
This means you're materialistic.
But the thing about it is he's not talking about defending us. He always talking about defending the other people. That's the problem.
Oh, hi, Nesto. I see you all in my bed. Hey, bro. Oh. Anyhow. All right, I'll call him.
Okay, what time you going to call him? Because it's still daylight saving time.
Oh, my gosh. Hold on.
Don't have to call on while I'm on the phone with you.
He's so chumpity chump. That gets under my skin. What you so chumpy about? I mean, you ain't even in a pimp status right this second. You talking about something that you would consider your business. How you got her doing what you could do to get clarity? You know, to have your facts. You know, to have your facts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know you know what I'm saying, but I'm talking about your man Nesto. And put your arms down. My God.
You gonna act like I'm on the phone with you.
I said you don't have to do all that. Come on.
Oh, okay. What you want me to say?
You ain't got to say nothing. Just do what you do. I ain't got to hear your conversation. You know where to get you, how to get to what you need.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I sent you a text today because Nessa wanted to see you.
There you go with that bullshit.
I didn't get a response. So, what should I?
I would like, that would be a good trivia. Can anybody remember what it was Sonya was driving when Nesto last mentioned he saw her?
Say.
I'm going to get off the phone with you. You're a I mean, come on. I need you. This is not a playing matter today. I'm just being real.
This is what this is how I have to come because I told you the last time when we were speaking, he would get immediately attuned, and then he did all of that little shady stuff. So
who cares about it? It's about
that man did not want to be got doggone jugging around with you, and you wanted to talk about Nesto. Dang!
Me and you. It's called a mission. The mission needs to be accomplished. It's for me to come home. Please.
I know.
She has no power, son. You know what? Nesto, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You want me to be honest with you, bruh? You'd have came out better. Of course, you'd have came out on top. Stick it with Mother Shirley. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you'd have stuck in there, you'd have been at top. But Vince, you didn't want to rock out with Mother Shirley. You know who your next best bet would have been? Sylvia. You should have rocked out with Sylvia.
I'm gonna do it. I said I'd do it. I don't know what the results are gonna be, but I will try.
Sometimes
Please
it's
don't
called,
listen.
this was, you know what, I just wanted to call, first of all, before our conversation gets started, I would like to apologize for anything, if I said anything to offend you or anything, but you've been doing a wonderful job. I saw you on the, and you're doing good. I just got one question, though. I heard the data said, that's how you know what, you got to hang around your boy for a minute. That's it.
Now let me say something to you. That's not gonna do it. Cause that don't even make any sense what you're talking about right there. No, without. No, I'm explaining something to you. Okay, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. It's just gonna be a hi. How you been? All right, cool. Well, you know why I'm calling?
It's
And
okay.
she's gonna say yes.
No, that's okay.
And I'm gonna say.
I already know what you're gonna do.
She's like a big kid.
Oh yeah. What am I gonna do?
That's okay. That's okay.
That had to make him cringe when he being 100% serious and she laughing. That was just, I can't even legally say on here what that would probably.
Oh my God.
Just don't do nothing. Just don't worry
I'm just saying.
about it. Fuck it.
Why?
No, I'll just sit here. Fuck it.
Oh damn! See how you say I'm good. I'll just sit here.
Reverse booology right there. This is what you call reverse booology. Don't forget it. I'll just sit here. Yeah, with just as sure as Christmas is coming up and it's gonna be your fourth one, you could have a point there, bro. And it's your point to make.
Hey.
Listen, I sent him a video thing of you saying you want to talk to him, you want to see him. He didn't respond. I know he saw it. It's been a whole day. He's touched his phone. So he has seen it.
It's called motivation.
Baby, I'ma be a motivation.
Motivation.
You need to stop.
Job. Take care of your job. Motivation.
That's what it's called, motivation. Thank you. Because if it was you, I'd be on my job. I sure would be.
Would you
I don't give a damn about
Marilyn?
that. I do whatever.
Oh, I see what you want to know. Hold on one second. Let me see, can I take care of that for Kimmy Who? Hold on one second, Kimmy Who.
Realize.
I'd like to apologize for anything if I said anything to offend you or anything, but
He wants Sonya to say to the okay. He's saying to Sonya, and then I'm finna quote him. He's speaking for Sonya how he wants Sonya to speak to the lawyer. Let me start it over so I get the language right.
Say.
I'm gonna get off the phone with you. You're a
I
mean, come on. I need you. This is not a playing matter today. I'm just being real.
This is what this is how I have to come because I told you the last time when we were speaking, he would get immediately attuned, and then he did all of that little shady stuff. So
I wonder how that feels for him not to have no control over her. He really wanted to tell her to shut the F up, stop playing so much because this is a serious matter. But I guess y'all done rubbed it on me enough to where if he would have did that, the boy probably would have fell apart. But I don't know. He didn't look, you know what? How many of y'all play spade? Okay. I ain't going to believe it in the moment, right? So you counting, you know what I'm saying? You know, the object of the game is to see how many books you can get. What a possible, right? Hold that right there.
It's about me and you. It's called a me.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on, Kimmy Who, because that's part of his psyche in Witter. I mean, Okay, let me tell you this. Let me say this. It sounds like to me there was more to him just calling her when she was sick in the hospital. Okay. But then again, I don't know. Damn, they both be got doggone. They be lying so much. I thought he made the comment one time where she was sick and he physically went and helped her, cleaned her up and everything. Allegedly. I think so. I could have swore. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me just hit play.
Mission. The mission needs to be accomplished.
The mission needs to be accomplished.
That's for me to come home.
And that's for him to come home.
Please.
I know. I know. I'm gonna do it. I said I'd do it. I don't know what the results are gonna be, but I will try.
Sometimes
Please
it's
don't
called,
listen.
this would say, you know what, I just want to call, first of all, before our conversation gets started, I would like to apologize for anything, if I said anything to offend you or anything.
He wants her to tell the lawyer that she apologized for anything she might have said to offend him being the lawyer.
But you've been doing a wonderful job.
And that you've been doing a wonderful job, Mr. Lawyer.
I saw you on the
and I saw you up on, I guess, the TV screen in your Bentley, in your cars, in your house, flexing. You flexing. He want her to kiss some A-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z. He want her to kiss some.
And you're doing good.
And you're doing good, Mr. Lawyer.
Just got one question, though.
I got one question for you, though, Mr. Lawyer. I'm willing to bet what it is, but that I guess I'll be cheating. So let me just let them.
I heard the lady say it. That's how you.
I heard the lady said something to the effect of she already filed the motion. She saw the motion. She mailed the motion. She ate the motion. She drove the motion. She put the motion in motion. She toasted the motion. She grilled the motion. Anything. You can put anything there. You can just fill in the blank. It's all good. You won't be hurting nothing or nobody.
You know what? You got to hang around your boy for a minute.
Now, let me say something to you. That's not going to do it. Because that don't even make any sense what you're talking about right there. No, without. No. I'm explaining something to you. Okay? That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. It's just going to be a hi. How you been? All right, cool. Well, you know why I'm calling. And she's going to say yes.
No, that's okay.
And I'm going to say.
I already know what you're going to do.
What am I going to do?
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, my God.
Just don't do nothing. Don't worry about it. Fuck it.
Why?
Because you're not acting right. You're not acting right. I don't know why he didn't just fire your ass on sight. Stop them little god doggone kiki ha ha that he always was talking about Shirley and her friends and them doing. Fuck all that kiki ha ha stuff. He should have fired you.
Oh, damn. See how you sound? Of course, I was just sitting here.
She talked about how she could not have visitors. That's why she was alone in the hospital due to COVID-19. That is true. I heard her say that. I believe, I didn't really make a big issue out of this. Because had I would have clipped it. I'm willing to bet he was talking to Dre. And I'm not talking about the conversation of when Nesto was explaining to Dre what kind of women Sonya and her sister is. And how if he needs someone to hold his pencil while he twinkle. You know what I'm saying? She'll do that, change his diaper, all some of that good woman stuff, if that's what they want to call it, right? I thought he told Dre that he went down, but then again, there's a part of my mind seemed like them two were having a conversation, and he was reminding her how he can. Oh, I just cannot remember. I just did not make. I didn't think that would ever come up as an issue. I didn't think it'd come up as an issue, but since it did, I'll make note of it when I run back across it. Other than that, let's go.
I mean, for real. Hey.
Listen, I texted him. I sent him a video thing of you saying you want to talk to him, you want to see him. He didn't respond. I know he saw it. It's been a whole day. He's touched his phone. So he has seen it.
Well, Nesto, there's some song you're not really telling you, but go ahead.
It's called motivation.
Baby, I'ma be a motivation.
Motivation. Get out
That's
your
right. That's
job. Get out your job. Motivation.
That's what it's called, motivation. Thank you. Because if it was you, I'd be on my job. I sure would be. I don't give a damn about
smiling.
that. I'll do whatever I got to do. I got to do whatever I got to do to get your immediate assistance.
And see, this is part of the buology now, because she accepted it, like Cecita said. That's why she was so obsessed with him, because she said he was the only one that called and checked on her while she was in the hospital. He the only one making the comments based on Sonya, telling him that about her sister. Sonya said her sister took care of her when she was sick. Yeah, yup. Oh, Lord, the Nesto done rubbed off on me. Yup. I remember that succeeding. But I do remember him telling somebody. It was in between Lamont, Trey, or maybe he was talking to Sonya. But he was explaining how he had went to physically hands-on, I'm going to say it that way it's safe, to help her out. Now, kind of what I remember make me not want to finish drinking my coffee and smoking my cigar. And because I want to finish drinking my coffee and enjoy my cigar, that's how I kind of remember this, because I remember how I felt. If he'd have said that for Shirley, it would have made sense. You do that for your wife. She go down first, you got her. You go down first, she got you. I don't know no other way to write the rules.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, but you fail to realize I can't do too much because it's a problem, because he feels some type of way when I discuss you.
You got doggone right. You're not finna come laying up in my bed, enjoying my time on my dime, what's supposed to be me and your time, and you talking about some damn Nesto. I'm about to kick this table over, man, on the lawyer's behalf. The hell? Yeah, baby. How was that? So anyway, Nesto's his phone and his motion, and he got his facts straight and everything. And I need to get that all on the record. What? Or they talking on the phone at 4:00 in the morning. We've already presented. It's fair for me to, we put evidence on it. We already put evidence out there. You on the phone 3:58, 3:59. Yeah, baby. If you was over here, baby, X, Y, Z. And if You wouldn't shake nothing. Yeah, I would. And everything. Boom, 4 o'clock. So anyway, later today, when you get going for work and everything, are you gonna have Nesto's file in your arm, in your hand? Are you gonna march it in there to the courtroom? Can you lie to them and tell them I'm your assistant and let me speak on his behalf like Erica did? You say she didn't. You say Sonya didn't feel no type of way. You say she didn't. We're going to test that in a minute. We'll test that. Go ahead, Sonya. I'm sorry.
He ain't. We passed all that. He ain't. That's what you fail to realize. This is what I don't understand when I talk to.
You ruined it. You should have set your little fast ass down somewhere. You're too quick to jump in the bed. Yo, slow your ass down.
Certain guys. For some reason, they immediately think I'm a woman after like 3 conversations. I get that with guys that don't have luck with women. And as soon as we get on the phone for like 3 days, for some reason, we a couple, right?
Okay,
and that's the vibe I got from this dude.
God, Nesto. I don't. She ain't even my chick. I be about to lose it. Nesto, you never considered taking a chance and tell her to shut the up. Shut up. Shut the up. Shut up. You never took that. You scared. You got some time. Although she done made her point. Her mission subsequently is really kind of over. But she do dig you. And as was in my letter to you guys this morning in my post, well, now I'll let you go read it. You go read it.
And I was just like, this ain't like, oh, wow, for real? We are not a couple.
We don't have to go through all that. We can talk about that later. It's about, that's okay.
Did you just feel that? I just punched you dead square in the head. Did you feel it?
See, she the one bucking. He dead up for real. Now, she wants to know, did he feel that? Okay, I'm losing record of myself. At this particular time, they didn't know the calls were out yet, did they? Okay, let me tell you like this. I'm struggling with keeping it in my head. Did the phone calls come out in 2022 of September, or was it 2023 September? If y'all will fill that in for me, that'd be great.
You should have just fell back from the phone, because I hit you really hard. I hit you really hard. I think your eye might be black. Take a look in about an hour. It's just swelling.
Oh, shit.
Since he didn't say he did tell her he didn't want to be doing that baby talking shit.
Because you know,
I'm talking about just a pure ouch. Hey, yo, do me a favor. Come here, baby. Come a little closer. Do me a favor. Do me a favor, baby. You listening? I need for you to shut the up. Okay?
it's not in my mouth. That's the truth. Because serious. The sadness.
Hey, man, you're so damn funny.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Okay.
You know what Nesto reminds me? Out of all the nieces and nephews that I have, they all will tell you, Uncle Kazan crazy. Uncle Kazan, Uncle Kazon, man. Uncle Kazon, man, can fix anything. Man, Uncle Kazon, but one thing they will not tell you, Uncle Kazon used to play with us. I never played with children. You know why? I learned much, much early off in life that you start playing with a child Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All of a sudden, Friday, your paycheck ain't right. And you don't feel like playing. But the child don't know that because they're a child. So they come in and proceed in doing what they've been doing all week, which is playing with you. And now you're ready to knock hell out of him. He played with her too much for it to be such a serious situation. I think I understand why a little bit of why his business dealings had cause for him to allegedly did things to kind of keep it afloat. Uh-huh.
All right.
We'll
Okay,
see.
cool.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll try to finesse. But you know, I'm
Yeah, I
letting
know.
I mean, you ever had a boss that you could say, like an owner, like you could say, like, the person is a good owner, but they don't make good as a manager. Or you have a good manager that you wish had the power of the owner, but they don't, but they're a good manager.
you know.
Me, I'm like,
He didn't manage this well.
I'm friend.
yeah, first I was like, man, you ain't invite me to your little funky birthday party. That's okay. You know how y'all talk. You know how you...
What? I may as well act like we talk about him for me to even know about his birthday. That's what that is. Right. I don't even know about his birthday.
Yeah, okay.
Right, because me and you don't talk about him, so we don't know nothing about his birthday.
Okay. Well, how you
Yeah,
find
right.
out? Okay, well, how you
I
find
don't know nobody that know him.
Let's go get that question in. Damn. Let me see.
I don't know nobody that know him. I don't know about Maria being pregnant. I don't know nothing about nothing.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
I don't know nothing about
Hell no.
Me, I'm like,
I'm friend.
yeah, first I was like, man, you ain't invite me to your little funky birthday party. That's okay. You know how y'all talk. You know how you...
What? I may as well act like we talk about him for me to even know about his birthday. That's what that is. Right. I don't even know about his birthday.
Yeah, okay.
Right, because me and you don't talk about him, so we don't know nothing about his birthday.
Okay. Well, how you
Yeah,
find
right.
out? Okay, well, how you
I
find
don't know nobody that know.
Oh, I wish she would have let Nesto got that question in. I believe it would have been a gutter.
I don't know nobody that know him. I don't know about Maria being pregnant. I don't know nothing about nothing.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah, leave it alone, Nesto. She know a lot. She know more of that man's dealings than she told you.
Oh, my God. You just so true.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Hey, I'm working for you, dude.
Okay, I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, I do everything I can to help your situation.
She ain't lying about that part to a degree.
Okay, well,
Above and beyond.
She loved talking to all the males. Any of the males, well, a little fast ass so. She loves smiling and cheesing up in they shit.
You know what I'm saying?
that's right.
I know.
Right, and you do.
Above and beyond.
I'm going to see if you're going to choke on this one, though.
I already just text him hi. Let's see what happens.
You did what?
I just text him hi. Let's see what happens.
Man, that ain't hitting no shit. You got to call.
What happened?
That in the street one, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to see here. I know there shouldn't be no dry air. Let me let them talk. Let me think about it.
call?
Shut off. I said hi. We'll see what he says after hi. He said,
See, something had him pretty infatuated with her. Although some of y'all could be right, when he drove that Class A RV down to Miami, he could have been there doing some other business. It's possible, but I don't think so. I think he was infatuated with her pretty early off. I mean, she did come clean. She went straight to the Gideo on the second day. Would have passed the inspection on the first day, but she had the grandbaby. She came back the next day and came for real with it. He could have been infatuated with her.
says hi back. We'll see. I know how to talk to a dude.
I know it. That's why I'm saying why I'm wasting my
Okay.
time.
Okay. I know what I need to know. I'm sure this, but I'm just telling you. Whenever I talk to him about you, it's a problem.
Okay, but that's what you're calling for.
I know, but he don't.
Nesto, hold on a second, Nesto. You just got one of your game cards pulled. That's why you wanted her. She had her own agenda. You just said a mouthful right then there, boy. I ain't even catch that. I didn't even catch that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right, and you do.
Above and beyond.
I'm going to see if you're going to choke on this one, though.
I already just texted him hi. Let's see what happens.
You did what?
I just texted him hi. Let's see what happens.
Man, that ain't hit no shit. You got to call.
What happened?
You got to call.
Shut off. I said hi. We'll see what he says after hi. He says hi back. We'll see. I know how to talk to a dude.
I know it. That's why I'm saying why I'm wasting my
Okay.
time.
Okay. I know what I need to know. I'm sure this, but I'm just telling you. Whenever I talk to him about you, it's a problem.
Okay, but that's what you're calling for.
I know, but he didn't, when all was well, he didn't like
When all was well. I'm here now. Start over again. Welcome in. That's what you call opening up the door wide, Brown's Family Chronicle. Come on in.
talking about you. Now that there's a problem because you're still there, nothing's posted, and you should be home, he already know I'm calling what the fuck is going on.
Yep, he sure is. He knows.
So, imagine, exactly.
But he would like to hear
You know, they
No, she was being honest with you in the very beginning. He don't want to. God, man, this is so simple. Sir, chat, sir, chat. He didn't mind being in the company of Sonya. Y'all don't have to buy that. Maybe you don't know what you're listening to. Don't know. But she picks up the second half of the record. When they are together, he does not want to discuss Nesto. He does not. Now, what should that tell the average person? He's willing to talk about anything else under the sun with Sonya. But Nesto. Now, here comes the add in. And there's certain times out to dinner, playing braid the toes. I said braid and toes. Holding the blanket under their chin, laughing. He went that. He cool with that until when they finish and my man ready to get the hero report. Baby, you knocked it out the park. Y'all heard what Brother Dre said. Brother Dre told y'all how some of them will say, what they'll say. It was the best I ever had. That's him talking. What do you think, baby? I want to know where's Nesto's file, his documents, his discovery motion, and his phone. I want to know where his stuff is at. Man, you goddamn right. My man just blow stop at that moment. You hear me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Nesto, he gambled. He took a chance. Rule number 3 in the game. Don't never let nobody know how desperate you are. He should have read The Art of War.
Everybody needs.
Hold on. Oh, y'all remind me. I'm gonna pull y'all something out The Art of War.
Everybody now.
Everybody need everybody.
It's a difficult
We'll see.
time. Yeah.
We'll see.
No, Dre dropped some truth. Men, where the men at? Men know what's up.
Your pocket,
Mm-hmm.
by their pocket.
We'll see what he say.
Yeah.
I'll call and then I'll start.
I got to give it to some of these young guys. I'm talking about the youngins. I hear it moreover and moreover. One of the second or third things they asking the young ladies today. It's going on right outside your door. Maybe it's a little cold, so maybe not tonight. But they asking them, what's your body count? Huh? What's your body count?
You have 1 minute remaining.
Time I need to call back so I can get an answer.
See, we can't have these real conversations. It goes hand in hand. I mean, we're all adults here to a degree. Does it not take a male and a female to make a child? Of course.
Well, goddamn, pimpin'. What time is it? 8 o'clock.
I gotta make sure I got them getting up.
Cause I got to, hold on. Damn, it's only 8 o'clock. Damn, why it feels so late.
Yeah, because it's time change.
Okay, well, damn, you don't like talking about you after work hours, too, cause then, all right.
You say 8 or 9. Which one?
Call me at 9.
Okay, I'll call you at 9. Okay.
Walker?
Yeah. I gotta catch you before you get too loose. I gotta catch you before you get too loose. Yeah.
You suck. Get off my phone, alright?
I love her.
Go eat you some grits.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, let me leave that there for just a second. Give me 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. Da. Uh-huh. Hold on 1 second. And don't go too fast. Hold on to my muse. Huh? That's one of them old gospel songs. Here we go.
Stuff to go Harley.
We're finna get to the bottom of something here.
The lady built her business in person.
That's the one she beat in the civil.
Hold on 1 second before we even finish that. I might want to go full screen on that. Sweet. Braille isn't going to jeopardize his legal practice over Sonya. Ain't nobody got nothing to do with him getting him a little god doggone tail on the side. That's no differently than him. It's Friday night. He putting up the documents, the cases, and he out hoping to score. That's his free will. Unless he like Nesto was married and all of that, then okay. But other than that, he played the game. That man knew that Nesto sent. Man, golly. Look, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. You dealing with some hustlers. All three. Nesto's a hustler. Braille's a hustler. Sonya is a hustler. Various degrees, but yet still hustlers, right? Well, when it's laid out in front, and I see people that believe not, like, oh my God, Krell just wouldn't have, like, you don't know. I don't know. So what do? We use the case evidence. What would be the big deal with Sonya calling him up and asking him about what's going on with Nesto's situation? He was telling her little bits and pieces, but he played the game. My man said, look, old boy done sent this girl to me, trying to get some information, trying to bully and maneuver me around from the cell through her. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to knock her off. I'm going to enjoy her little time. What else he up on the phone talking about at 4 o'clock in the morning with Sonya? Well, her little fast ass self. Didn't she tell y'all she's small? Did she not tell y'all to most men she look like a little girl? Hell. Like, Sonya on the record. Without a record, though. She on the record without a record. I took Shirley Strawberry, man. The hell? Yeah, what I said? She can go up on the record. But let's see what she think about this.
Mm-hmm. Right. Acceptable, Harley. Mm-hmm. The lady built her business in person.
That's the one she beat in the civil.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Ooh, Nesto. Hold on one second. Nesto. You messed up a little bit, my buddy. Yes, huh? Yes, you did, Nesto. Yes, you did. Show him how you messed up, Sonya. Go ahead.
Acceptable, Harley. Mm-hmm. The lady built her business in person.
That's the one she beat in.
When Nesto was about to catch her, that first thing he wanted to say to her, ooh, she would not let him get that out of his mouth. Because he was about to ask her, all of a sudden you can't call him, but you was able to call him about, but she would never let him get it in. Never would let him get it in.
In the civil.
Mm-hmm. Right. But they're just trying to use this as to say when y'all appeared in court that she wasn't a lawyer and that y'all that you
I got that.
yeah. So that's the charge on that one. It's the fact that she faked being an attorney. Yeah, that chick is psycho. You never see that in her? That Erica was crazy.
Uh-huh.
No, I didn't see none of that.
Man, you do some shit like that. That's some crazy. That's some psycho shit. If you go around the police or in the courtroom and fake being a fucking lawyer, that's crazy. You better off just going.
He called you a lawyer. You didn't do much to shift them. You shot a little something in there, tried to bait and switch, but you didn't just stand up and yo, hey, bro. I'm not a lawyer.
On in there representing your damn self. You know?
Yeah.
But that bitch is crazy. Acceptable Harley. Delaney built her business in person.
That's the one she beat
Succeed in how, sweetie, how? If Sonya wasn't technically a part of the case from the word go, if Sonya was Erica, that it could jeopardize their cases as it blurs boundaries, create conflicts, and may violate confidentiality rules. If it was Erica and Nesto was trying to, I could. This is just a free woman. Oh yeah, Black Dog. Oh yes, sir. She know Erica made Nesto proud.
Civil.
Mm-hmm. Right. But they're just trying to use this as to say when y'all appeared in court that she wasn't a lawyer and that y'all yeah. So that's the charge on that one. It's the fact that she faked being an attorney. Yeah. That chick is psycho. You never see that in her? That Erica was crazy.
She want an answer. She's standing up on him. Do you think I hold Sonya that rants conspiracy theories like food poisoning, banking, crypto only, not to mention the other? Erica, and one. Make sure y'all put that in there. Let me see, can I come in my own chat? Let me see, can I? And one. Don't belittle her now. Not only did she play an attorney, she went in that mug and won. And Sonya cannot stand that. And then trying to call her crazy. See, Sonya, Nesto, myself, we was all one-on-one. There's a theory I have. And I'm gonna run it by you guys, and you tell me what you think. It's not a true or false. It's more or less, would you agree with me that in order for a person to be crazy, they normally are expert, specialized, top of the class, top of the line in certain subject matters across the planet to the point they crazy, meaning that a crazy person normally is pretty smart. As to a person being labeled dumb, well, god dang, they just dumb. Would that be fair? None of us believe anything Sonya ever says. Shay has said some she can't even play due to the nature of her conspiracy theories. Well, I won't leave Sonya out there by herself on that. Especially when okay, earlier y'all was talking about the effects of the pineapple in the pineapple juice and what the pineapple holds inside of it. And and y'all went in a little depth, right? About the pineapple. Somebody could say, oh, that's just a, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody hasn't tried it, used it, maybe never even heard of it. Right? People in the politics, you have that. So I won't necessarily charge her with that. And there are some times, I'm sure, she telling truth. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one example. Oh man, I wished I'd have cut this. I kind of knew better too, because I knew I wanted to bring this up, but I didn't go get it. But y'all are gonna remember. Let me make sure I got y'all's attention. Hold on. Let me see. First, did y'all agree with me? Nope. Okay, nope, nothing. Let me see. Da 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 da. Not always the case, because Sonya is dumb and on the minibus. But is she crazy? You see how you say that about Sonya? I might slide to agree with you. Erica, on the other hand, well, that took some guts. That could be a true statement that Sonya's asking Nesto about right now.
No, I didn't see none of that. I don't be
But they're just trying to use this as to say when y'all appeared in court that she wasn't a lawyer and that y'all.
I mean, that would take some guts now. The average person not gonna just gonna walk in no courthouse tomorrow with their best, they BB, what y'all call it, BFF, your partner, your homeboy, your homegirl, your sister, your brother. I'm gonna walk in here with my fam and I'm gonna play like I'm an attorney. Erica might be crazy. Shit, that should have taken some guts.
Yeah.
That's true, but we didn't say they trying to get the world to stop eating pineapple and all the food in the world. True, that's the good comeback succeeded. Hey, listen, when you get an old man a good comeback, I'm gonna give you your props. I'm gonna give you your prop. That was a good one. That's fair.
So that's the charge on that one. It's the fact that she faked being an attorney, and that chick is psycho. You never see that in her? That Erica was crazy.
Huh? She got her down for crazy because she walked in a courtroom and won. Now, the way she's using crazy would be different than how I'm using crazy. I'm using crazy as that took some guts. Sonya representing the word crazy on Erica, I don't know.
No, I didn't see none of that. I don't be
When you do some shit like that, that's some crazy, that's some psycho shit. If you go around the police or in the courtroom and fake being a fucking lawyer, that's crazy. You're better off just going in there representing your damn self. You know?
Yeah.
But that bitch is crazy. So, hold on. I'm trying to see this possible code shit. That's the conspiracy shit. It's not going to be on that. On one of these, your landlord, not yours, but the landlord name is on here. And I'm going to just run his name and then check and see if he was supposed to file to evict said person.
What we're attempting to do tonight is we're letting them explain without me having to explain all these different angles they're coming at concerning Nesto. That was the plan.
See who he is. What's the name of that street?
I don't even remember right now.
Okay. I can find it. It's on here, so.
Okay.
Right. I mean.
I can't even remember
You go there enough, you know it. That's the thing. I know Sydney Street, but I don't necessarily live there. But anyway, like I said, everything that they tried to say that was the basis of the cause, you know.
Right.
And again, like this, that happened in Fulton, but
okay, if it happened in Fulton, Roswell and Fulton ain't the same. I thought they two different things, or they the same thing.
Roswell's in Fulton County, right?
Yeah.
It's in Fulton County. Yeah. So no, it's anything Fulton County because it's a felony. It's in the county, not the city. It's not a city. Get that part. The thing, the basis is they trying to say that it's their case because the probable cause happened in Roswell. So they trying to attach everything to Roswell because this is.
Give me who you said something that I was thinking about earlier. Nesto stays away from Erica talk. He know better. That woman know where all the bodies are buried. Oh man. Oh man. That's the truth of the matter there.
In Roswell.
Okay.
Well, all the other alleged situations didn't happen in Roswell. This one supposedly happened at Roswell. I mean, in Alpharetta. That the one that you in court with the boy regarding Calvin.
Right, I got that part.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Alpharetta.
Yeah, but they got Roswell. They have Roswell police now.
Roswell got their name on everything.
Right.
They trying to put their name on everything, but they don't. And you know.
Yeah.
The busiest they've been all year.
That's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
That's bad. Okay, so not this one. I got to go back to the earlier charges.
Coming from Sonya, who sent inappropriate pics using the law firm she worked 10 hours a week, and the pics were returned to the law firm, yet she called someone crazy. Damn, she did that? The Browns Family Chronicle said, no, it's psycho shit to have a, what the hell is that? A leprechaun sitting in the courtroom that Shirley could have appeared in at any given. Oh, you want that one? Oh yeah, you doggone right. You doggone right, Brown. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know where the one of her in the same day her sitting on that bench. He never entertained her Erica talk. No. But let's see.
Anyway, I was looking into it. I'm on it because again I don't have a job.
Okay. Did you also let them know about the property from the LLC that they seized?
So when she come in there and you talk to her, I already talked to my one attorney, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to talk to James. I'm going to call James, my lawyer friend, the one that works in the industry.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna talk to him. I was gonna call him on something. Just fucking forgot why I was gonna call his ass. What was I calling him about?
Okay.
What did you say, Kimmy? Who? Erica will come into the court and pop Nesto balloon.
No, it'll come back to me, but I was gonna call him on something.
Yeah, I know what I want to comment. Let me reword it in my head. Y'all go ahead.
Because you know what I thought? You know what's so weird about this shit too?
What's that?
What's so odd about your cases? When I look at one warrant, and I said I thought I had 3 copies or something. It's not 3 copies. It's a warrant talking about the same fucking charge. So it's like, why would they have 3 warrants for the same incident? That don't even make sense. So you're trying to say this warrant is for this incident, but so is this warrant. And it's the same, it's saying theft by deception, theft by deception.
Damn, we think just alike.
So I'm trying to figure out, right, like on the conspiracy stuff, like, it was only one time that alleged y'all said it happened, but why do I have 3 fucking warrants on one incident with all of the same charges for the same situation?
Right.
That's okay. So yeah, again.
Shoot me a solid. hit the like button. Click, click, and then be right back.
You know.
I thought about the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
It's the same thing. And guess what? That gave more detail, really, what the fuck going on. It really broke the shit down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about
I gotta
how they
find
come up
that.
with, huh?
I gotta find that original case, the first one where it has the landlord.
I don't know. She did say she was scared now. That's why she dreamed about Shirley pulling up on her. She said she was scared. I mean, that last appearance when Shirley was in the court, what was stopping her? Didn't our other homie know she was gonna be there? It's like it. Huh? Isn't that right? Allegedly. I think so. Maybe not. Maybe so. We'll just go with it. We just playing. Allegedly. I think so.
I need his name. I know it starts with a Cole or some shit. Cole, some shit. I gotta find that one, and then I'm gonna go and see, because all of that just seems like.
All of this shit is crazy.
I mean, all of it, period, is some bullshit.
It's all over the
because to a desperate attempt to have somebody catch a case out of the city that it shouldn't. Because again, everything I'm looking at is either a lie or a civil.
Wow.
So, human trafficking.
That's a good boo right there, boy. It's either a lie or it's silver. Every criminal need a Sonya, huh?
What?
I'm just playing, allegedly. Just joking around.
That's one of the charges. It's not human trafficking.
Say no to crime.
It's
and hit the like button.
what the fuck? It's something with trafficking. They're trying to say that was part of that with that girl.
Yeah.
I want to say that shit.
And what she say about bond goes for that? Y'all know
Listen, I'd rather get the shit thrown out than try to get a bond and throw money away.
Me too.
All day long. I heard throw the shit out. I told them, get her people in there and do a character witness, and then we need them phone records.
Hold on. I just ran some today. Let me get, I don't know should I say this or not, but I got the Instagram.
Oh, okay. Cool. As long as it's not the victims that you gotta stay away from talking to anybody else.
Yeah, it is. I got that.
Oh no, we can't talk to her, but or go around her situation. So anybody else though, her daddy, her grandma, anybody that's not listed.
I don't have none of that. I ain't got my phone.
Sonya is not going to appear in court anymore. I truly believe there is another subpoena out. Therefore, her behind all of this running her mouth on these calls. Don't know on that one.
Yeah, anything that's not listed as a victim, a stay away, you gotta stay away.
Yeah, so I don't
because you don't want to get intimidation of a victim and all that type of shit. No, you don't want to add to the bullshit. So no, you gotta stay away from these victims. But anybody else, you can talk to, chit chat it up, whatever. But just the actual victims.
No, I don't know.
You have to stay. Oh, there you go. There you go. Mark Crow filed a report stating that Williams owed in excess of $26,000, and Crow stated that he believes.
I don't know nobody no kind of money like that.
Yeah, he said that he's a landlord. He said you owe him $26,000, which is not a crime. It's civil.
But
and that there were illicit activities happening at the home at 980 Pine Grove. Illicit activities. So what is the illicit activities that he speaks of? Because as there were multiple vehicles sitting in the driveway, which it wasn't a ghetto. I mean, the ambulance is questionable, but a Harley and a Bentley, you can have that in the driveway. And as a walkthrough, he stated that there were hardly any furniture, and it looked like no one was living there. And the tenant's been okay. So that's not probable cause right there. That's bullshit. That's not even a reason to even go anywhere with it other than to say,
I mean, now let me wait.
you needed to evict them. If they owe you rent, it's an eviction. It's civil. It's not criminal. So, had not paid rent.
I don't even know them people.
And they tried to say it was you, not her or
Right.
They tried to say you had that property. So what we need to do, find out, is if he did an eviction for that property, because he has to, and he has to do a writ of possession because there was a rental agreement, and see whose name that shit's.
Because we want to try to keep it fair over here. Let me ask. First, do y'all agree with the account that she just read off as far as the house, Bentley, Harley Davis, son, and an ambulance? No rent's been paid. Is that grounds for a person to walk into a police station? I mean, each state varies, I know, but I don't know. Something seems shady there. What about you guys? Do y'all buy that whole thing of? I mean, that's the part I want to get in depth in. I really do, but it's going to cause for me to have to do a whole bunch of research that I don't really care to do, because in order for me to speak on that, I'm gonna have to know what I'm talking about, right? But just in general, this little piece right here.
He speak of, because as there were multiple vehicles sitting in the driveway,
She's reading off the arrest report, right?
which it wasn't a ghetto. I mean, the ambulance is questionable, but a Harley and a Bentley, you can have that in the driveway. And as a walkthrough, he stated that there were hardly any
That's what I was thinking we got. And welcome in. 8874.
furniture, and it looked like no one was living there. And the tenant's been okay. So that's not probable cause right there. That's bullshit. That's not even a reason to even go anywhere with it other than to say, you needed to evict them. If they owe you rent, it's an eviction. It's civil. It's not criminal. So, had not paid rent.
I don't even know them people.
And they tried to say it was you, not her or
Right.
They tried to say you had that property. So what we need to do, find out, is if he did an eviction for that property, because he has to, and he has to do a writ of possession because there was a rental agreement, and see whose name that shit's in.
And I guess that's the question I have on just this part. What was criminal? And I'm thinking hard without putting my own business out there. I don't see my wife and I being able to. I just don't. I don't know what I'm missing here. Something I don't have. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to help out. I'm trying to make it criminal. If I can make it criminal, and you're talking about, wait a minute now, hold on 1 second here. And you're talking about a person who studies some sort of law. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably my other constitution. That's my 14th Amendment book there. That's my genealogy book. I thought my constitutional law was out here. I don't see it right off. I'm sure it's somewhere right around here. But anyway, I'm trying to find, matter of fact, I tell you what, Sonya, Nesto, y'all hold right there. Let me go up in the chat and see can I get some understanding. Isn't that right? Yeah, an ambulance parked in my rental driveway would be shady, Seceding 222 said. The Brown Family Chronicle said, in the most recent text message, Nesto is thinking the appellate court is going to reverse the judge's decision, but that's not what the appellate court considers. They look for mistakes the judge makes, and only within trial, right? That's because whatever the mistake is made, it was made in front of the jury. So there needs to be the word trial. And I'm thinking now, I could be wrong. I should ask my wife real quick. Multiple vehicles, yet no payment for his rent, just excuses. Okay, now I can buy that. I'm still looking for the criminal though. The one thing Sonya nor Nesto ever talk about is the fact that Nesto had warrants for his arrest. That's why he was arrested. Okay, now you know what, Brown Family Chronicles. You know what? That is, we do often forget that. Let me be the first doggone one to admit to that. But although, yeah, I got to stick to that. I that often is not at the top of my mind. But the fact that I know he had a hold in Henry County, because the Ayala factors, I just didn't see how he was going to get around those. That's just another word of, that's just the legal way of saying bond hearing. They call it, it's Ayala. I used to know the history on it, but anyway, there are factors that you have to meet and whatnot. You're not going to commit a felony. What the victims might feel or say or do. If you have a permanent address, there's a couple of factors that it has to be covered. Sheridan name on the paperwork, she never gave permission to be used. Well, Nesto says his name ain't on none of this stuff neither. That's what he said. I don't know. You're going to see. Hold on one second. We're going to get back to that. It was criminal because he wrote bad checks towards that rental property that we're specifically talking about right now. The checks were never made good. He forged Shirley's signature. The DA linked in the home. Oh, I think I know what you're trying to say. The DA looked in the home, I think because of the bounce checks for rent and other things they found in the home. All right. So Cedar said they kept promising to make good on these checks, and they must have never did do it. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit of a clear picture. This is what see, y'all the justices. I'll rock with y'all long as y'all. If you making some sense, I don't have no problem. Right up here on open camera. If I gotta pull back, I gotta pull back. If I gotta change my mind, I gotta change my mind. If you make the better argument, then you make the better argument. The Chronicle says some of the vehicles were reported stolen. No. Which one? Wait a minute. I might need to withdraw that question. he seemed very, very okay with the F-250. That didn't make him. But the fact that they took Shirley's G-Wagon that he told Dre really belonged to him, and that him, that being Nesto, gave it to her, and her being Shirley. Let me think. The ambulance? No. Let me give that some thought as I read on. That's why it was important to bring Sheridan and Shirley in their names, and information was on the paperwork. Shirley said she wasn't going down there. They had his bag. Now this part I am fully aware of. And I'm also, in my opinion, and I'm not moving off my square on this one, I do not see where they had a legal right, because they didn't have no warrant for the truck and him. They just wanted him. The truck was not illegally parked whatsoever. There was no complaining owner or landlord or anything of those factors protesting about the truck sitting where it was sitting. I don't think they had a right to go up in that truck. And I do, and that's fine if wait a minute. I told y'all, told you. Now wait a minute, wait 1 second. Don't forget this. Don't forget this. Let me hit play.
And
I'll get back to these chats in just a second.
you never met him, so shit. If you never met him, you never spoke to him, then that's somebody using your name, which could be your crooked ass friend.
Okay, and his thing, I never met him. My fingerprints ain't on no documents or no nothing. So I know.
And you.
Now wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back over here. Let me make sure y'all ain't got no Nesto on no documents over here. So Nesto said his fingerprints ain't on nothing. They had his bag and the lady's credit card numbers and items purchased, which let me take that. I'll take that up right there, Cecita 222. The ladies who credit card numbers he had, were they complaining? Had they put these things out as of stolen? I mean, it's just like if I walk in a public place and I just so happen to catch your credit card information on filming or capturing a picture, and it just so happened to get caught on there. That's not illegal, is it? He was involved in many of scam with stolen vehicles. I think I did hear something about that. That shit was so confusing to me. And I think it had something to do with Tennessee. Wasn't that something that has his relationship? Or I should say, wasn't Tennessee related into this some type of way? I could have swore I came across that. That's because he used the money order from that lady to purchase the G-Wagon. He lied to Dre. He got his baby a G-Wagon. He told her, hey, better or worse, baby. Hey. They had been following him. That was some creepy shit, though, in my opinion. There was something a little creepy about that. I mean, because if that's the case, then why not? I mean, if it's that big of a deal, why not just ride in with the kick-in boys? You know what I'm saying? the ones that bring the doors down. You're a goddamn fugitive, boy. Come here. Sheridan went first. And I think Shirley went after those calls were released and things got pieced together. I think so too, succeeding 222 on that. I don't have no problem with that. Nesto, your ass was on a Zoom hearing with Erica in that house. That's right. Now, succeeding 222, that's all I'm saying. Me capturing it is one thing. That's not against the law. If I use or if I have what they call ill intent, or I use that credit card, okay, now I done crossed that threshold. And now I got to come up with a bond. That's BAWN. He went into those dealerships and banks and jewelry stores. Brown's Family Chronicle said yes, they had already reported Nesto to the police. That's why they took that ring. Oh, okay. See that, Nesto? Told you I got, man, my motherfucking Supreme Justices ain't no god doggone joke, boy. When they don't leave me no wiggle room, it's time to get back on the record. Explain yourself, Sonya and Nesto. Heard what the chat said.
And he never emailed you because everything goes through email too.
Hey, thank you.
Down with the chat. Y'all lying.
Mm-hmm.
Liar.
Yep.
All that bullshit.
Hold on. 21.
The part that is bullshit. You lying.
622. Here you go, right here. He did it. Mark Pro versus Black Heritage Radio Trust, Inc. What company is that?
Boy, if that goddamn Sonya ain't a district attorney, and that girl ain't no joke on the cross-examination. That girl ain't no joke on that cross. Let's see if Nesto gonna give her an answer.
I don't know.
Shit, I could have said that shit. Shit. I could have answered that for him. He done learned that. Hey, boy, you learning, boy. Boy, you ain't that slow after all. You learning. Little late, but learning.
Black Heritage Trust, Inc.
I love the way Sonya doubled down. She slow it down. She wants you to listen, Nesto.
Nesto Williams.
Who is that?
Well, goddamn. Okay.
This is the landlord. This is what he did in June. And he tried, so Black Heritage, I'm going to go to the state and see who the fuck that is.
Wow.
Mark Pro. Ernest.
Brown's Family Chronicle said the lady with the motorcycle and trailer and real estate agent had already been to the police and took out warrants before his arrest.
Nesto Williams, Pine Grove, and Black Heritage Radio Trust. Tenant failed to pay rent, which now past due.
Hold on,
Tenant
hold on, Sonya. First of all, I gotta back you up just a tad. Okay, hold right there, Sonya. But this is to say, he may not have signed, but his sticky fingerprints are on those appliances. Oh yeah, I do remember him moving them. When he got them, they would go, "Oh, Nesto."
Failed to pay rent, which now past due.
What is
Tenant
radio?
I
don't know. Go ahead. I'm listening.
It's just saying that the past due rent of $26,000. And again, that's still just basic life. That doesn't give one. You know nothing about this, so evidently somebody that bitch probably put this shit in your name. Because my father had a secretary that was crooked as fuck. And that bitch, oof. She was a hot fucking mess. You had to check your social every fucking month if she had it, just to make sure she didn't buy something or do something in your name. It's got to be your slick ass co-descendant. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, but where's the payment come from? Where you
Okay,
got the
so
money from?
right, where did he get the down payment and all of that other shit? So let's go back to Black Heritage. Who the fuck is Black Heritage? That's probably old crooked ass King and her bullshit.
It got to be.
Can't trust her. See, you gotta watch who you play with. When you play with bad people that do bad things.
First of all, he ain't. When you do leases like that, you gotta have ID, copy ID. You gotta have a real thorough lease and all that.
Right.
That's a fair argument from Nesto right there. You can't go in there with just some old flim-flamsy documentation now. You got to have some I's dotted, T's crossed. Yes, you do.
You gotta have all that. You don't have none of that on me. I'm not stupid like that.
She might have some shit, because you know what? She real slick, and she do a lot of paper crime. So that bitch might have a way where she can make IDs.
Hey, Sonya, you better stop calling that girl out her name. That girl get on your ass now. I told you about calling them sisters from Georgia. Hey, girl, hey. I've been to Georgia more than you. Specifically the ATL. You better, hey. You heard what Nesto titled her ass? She the queen of the South. Pulled up on Big Boy. Better calm your nerves down. Calling that girl out her name. Damn, I done lost my point of what I wanted to make about Nesto. You got away, Nesto.
And all that type of shit. You know? You can't put nothing past her. I done seen her.
Wow.
Look, I done seen her record, and so that bitch is a genius.
Oh, I do remember now. Let me make sure I have the language correct. Erica was charged as the perpetrator and Nesto is the co-conspirator? Or is Nesto the perpetrator and Erica's the co-conspirator? I need to get over that hump first. And I will go ahead and lay it out there that if Erica is the perpetrator and Nesto is the co-conspirator, and she's out and he's in Houston, we have a problem. That's all I can say.
Again, remember how bold her ass is. You go to court and say you something like that, you not.
That's
you
a
know,
cold motherfucker right there, boy.
She's showing up here. So let me go to the second, Georgia. What is the Georgia thing called where the businesses are?
Georgia Bureau, Georgia, I can't think right now. You throw me off.
Georgia.
Bureau.
Secretary of State?
Yeah, Secretary of State, yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's find out who the fuck Black Radio fucking is. Let's see.
Wow.
What is this shit called? What? Heritage.
And let me ask you a question. Hold on. He did it in June? He said he did it in June?
Yeah, June. He did it after y'all. Hold on. You got even. Wait a minute. How do you do it in June? You got arrested in July.
Thank you.
I heard them say this earlier. Here we go with this Andy and Amos shit. One catching, the other one fetching. Right? Here we go. The way that they're going about this conversation, they're acting as if July comes first and then comes June. I didn't know what in the hell had them all reared up earlier with this god dog on. Wait a minute. Hold up. He went to jail on July the 7th. 2022. You understand, right? It's a year later in about 17 days. So right now, on July the 24th, if my math is correct, this is 1 year and 17 days. Oh, and maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm right, though. I couldn't figure out. I would be a super duper truthful with y'all right at this moment from earlier today when I was listening to this. They really are jumping around like July comes before June. I couldn't understand what is the big thing. Why couldn't he have committed a crime in June and was locked up in July? Let me see. Let me see if they'll get to the bottom of this for me.
That shit crazy. That shit crazy. That makes no sense to me.
It
That
don't
makes
make
no
no
sense
sense.
to me.
Yeah, that don't make no sense. That shit happened on June the 6th, June the 8th,
Thank you.
2022.
Thank you.
How the fuck did that happen?
That's
And they
crazy
arrested
to
you
me.
in July, and your stuff was still at their house, right?
What? Yeah, the cars, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the cars. But that ain't
Yeah.
shit. You can put a car in anybody's driveway. That don't mean you
Yeah,
got.
it was there. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, but why this bitch put this on you, man?
Wow.
You don't tell her what that bitch did, your name. They let that bitch
motherfucker
go.
dead
They let that
me
bitch go on the zero bond. That's the money you be paying out to Amy. That bitch
That
is a
motherfucker
giver.
set me up.
Yeah, can't play with everybody. That bitch.
I wasn't even around the June 8th.
June 8th. I saw you June 15th.
Yeah, I wasn't even around.
You ain't gotta be. You ain't gotta ever be around a bird to steal somebody's identity or put your name on some shit. As long as she know your name, she could put your name on anything. You could be in fucking Alaska. As long as she knows some of your information or got it, she can get it off your tag.
So let me ask, so they got that on me that she done did, but where did I violate the police to come over suspicious activity? None of that makes no
They
sense.
don't say. The dude just talking about illicit, but all they talk about when they break it down is cars in the driveway, Harley in the Bentley, which it's not the ghettos. It'd be different if that was the hood. That might look suspicious. But if you're in an upscale area, you're gonna see Bentleys and Harley. You're gonna see expensive vehicles in the car in the driveway. When the stop.
Let me ask you a question.
So that's not illicit. And then to say
wait. When was this filed again?
on July 7th, Ernesto, I arrested. The landlord said, but there's no date when the landlord, they're not saying when he came into the police department.
No.
He filed a report with the Roswell Police Department stating that you owe $26,000, which is stupid because you don't go to the police when your tenants.
Sonya, God, dog, take your feelings and emotions out. Just stick to the shit.
Owe you money.
Okay, so
I don't know. And then he said illicit behavior, and that don't even make sense because cars in the driveway and no furniture in the house is not illicit.
Okay, so let me ask you another question. When was this filed? I'm trying to figure when was this filed on the June?
He filed this. This says this was filed the magistrate.
Before they answer, is this one of those situations where a person asks a question and they already know what the answer is? Or is Nesto genuinely, I couldn't tell.
On June the 8th. Now let me look and see when the initial case started. That was the affidavit.
None of these folks wouldn't be no friends of mine. Their asses too goddamn slick. They better got their asses Peter roll fooling around with me, boy.
June 28th.
No, June 8th. No, it was filed June 8th, 2022.
Okay, what happened with that?
It's closed. It just
Erica came in on a proper against Nesto, a proper against Nesto. She gave up the goods and told where all the bodies were buried. I'm gonna work up. Brown's Family Chronicle said, I believe Shirley is waiting until the trial is over and she will hit Sonya with a slander lawsuit. Sonya would be a fool to show up in court. I don't think Shirley will ever touch her. When I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know Shirley. Out listening to Shirley on the radio Thursday morning. Yeah, they were doing an anchovy joke with Tommy and them. Maybe that might strike up a memory. Anyway, I don't think Shirley will. Because if she was, I think Shirley is wise enough to know. You got to follow me with this now. No matter how much Sonya tried to soothe him and assure him, when she gave Nesto that report of Shirley getting that 5-year, $5 million raise, the sound in Nesto's voice on that out of all these calls was epic. You can literally hear the life get snatched up out of him. If Shirley would have got arrested on a DUI, he would have cheered. He'd have been happy. He'd have really talked shit. Widow girl. But for her, meaning Sonya, not being able to soothe Nesto not one iota, even bringing that phone call to an end, you got it, okay. He was still breathing. You know how you go like something taking off. Now he make that sound. That shit was in his stomach. And it wasn't nothing whatsoever. And then she tried to cut in, but he had already cut out. I kid you not. So no, I said all of that to say Shirley could still remain silent. Because anything she say or do could and most likely will be held against her amongst the YouTube street law. She has a right to an attorney. That's me. Okay. Can't question her without questioning me. Huh?
just they
Look at that Shirley. God, I said so.
closed it, and it's just
They closed it June 28th. They closed it. That's what you're
they
saying?
closed it June the 8th, the day they opened it. Opposing party certificate of service. He served a dispossessory affidavit to Black Heritage in Ernesto. Who the fuck is Black Heritage? That's got to be.
No, that's some shit she done did.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And let me tell you
Oh,
why.
definitely.
That's some shit she did. That's some shit she did. So she been lying the whole motherfucking time.
That bitch don't know how to tell the truth. I'm not a
She been
person
lying
that
the
roll like
whole
she do.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't find the page. Y'all shit be hard to
And
look
you know
for.
what? They should have had one filed somewhere on that other house too. So that don't make sense to me.
You mean that 9, the one, but he might not own the house next door.
Right, but it don't matter. They still would have one in there too, somewhere too.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know unless I knew the landlord's name.
Oh.
Kimmy who? I want you to get Big Bro on this. this is no disrespect to you. You just giving me the record. And you're right. He did say that. But that sucker duck could have cried me a river. He could have said whatever. What else was he gonna do? He got his side chick who he been shining in front of. He also received some awful bad news in the presence of her face or ear. Mm-hmm. When that boy did that math in his head, that would have been good enough for him to get him another lawyer and still been in this game trying to fight something that's pointless. Because I do believe, although I don't know, I believe some goons done came out on him. When he said that this may be political, it's a good possibility. Now that I've kind of learned the type of females he kind of try to go after. I ain't say hunch. Going after a female or going after a female to hunch are two different things. Okay. He could have cried a river. And it wouldn't have made not one iota of a difference. That joker was hurt. Do you hear me? Hurt, embarrassed, breathless, irritated. That news, that information, that raise almost felt like a physical assault upon his body, because I know his heart skipped a beat, maybe 3. That hurt. Hurt.
Okay.
I can't see anything. Unless
That was worse than Shirley talking shit to him. Like I said, if he would have got a phone call, man, Shirley Strawberry got pulled over on a DUI last night, man, all the cameras and shit on him, he'd have disowned her. See, I used to tell, that's why I always drove her around. That's why I always drove her around. Because, you know what I'm saying? He would have found something to fit the climate. But on that 5 millio, he made the comment about, yeah, they scared I'm going to come out and get that. I always wondered what the hell he was talking about. Like, what was you going to do? Go strong armor?
Right.
unless I do this, unless I go
You
back.
going to strong armor and give something to Sonya? Huh? How was you going to do? Open broad daylight? You ain't scared of now? You can't be faded? All right, I hear you.
back and look under, go to the court and run Black Heritage and see what that shit says. Now let me go back to that and run Black.
Guys, can y'all tell me? I mean, I know it's my show. I understand what she's chasing down. Why is she chasing this down? I done got off track here. What? She been on this Black Heritage thing for a hot minute now. Let me see how much more. Ugh. Wait a minute. The chat running away from me. I think Shirley would. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me go up. Let me go up and biz down. Oh yeah, I got to biz down some of these. I got the ring, exactly around family. Kimmy who, him and Sonya playing dumb, but he is busted. He seemed like he is too. Cecita says that's why Erica is out and he's still in jail. I remember that. The appliances were stainless steel. His sticky fingers are there. Sonya's father never heard of fraud alerts on his credit report. Sonya has slandered so many people, she needs to be sued by everyone. Yet, he put a vehicle in Shirley's name. No, Erica played Let's Make a Deal. and got a sweetheart deal. Okay, I know you're responding to. Okay, all right. I won't read that one. You were talking to Kimmy. This shows their level of stupidity. One's desperate. One's desperate. And when you desperate, I've seen people do stranger things. I believe Shirley is waiting until the trial is over. She will hit Sonya. Oh yeah. I was like, nah, she ain't gonna. Shirley gonna continue doing what she doing. She not even gonna stoop that low. And probably won't never really go to that courtroom unless needed. Now, do I think the power of bees will fix I mean, I don't know what his case in chief is gonna look like, but if for some bizarre reason he takes Sonya's advice and take his crazy ass up on that stand, in the case of chief of his attorney, yeah, Shirley May could be called there. I can't imagine why. I know why they would be calling her. It would be a character witness. When you're married, your spouse is your best character witness. Y'all married each other. So character would have been well examined, well discovered, well talked about, looked over, all of that. Peter said, I've been listening to Shirley for over 20 years. I don't listen to that station. Oh, okay. I don't, but since I've been involved with this, I be wanting to hear what Shirley, I want to hear her voice. She Gucci. I think Shirley will file a cease and desist on Mother Jefferson. Kimmy, who said when Nesto found out about the raise, he said it was because of his current status. That, you know what? Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you, Kimmy, who on that. Hey, Kimmy, who? I don't know. This goes to all of y'all. I don't know. Nesto could be lying about a lot of things, but that's one thing he did not lie about. I think he had a good part. I think when his call came out of him speaking where basically Steve Harvey's getting everything and Shirley ain't, the people other than don't really get shit or whatever, however that whole conversation went, he made about 2 or 3 comments. Those I think I could go in and find. I think I remember the time period when it was happening. Nevertheless, due to his status, his current status, at that time, it is a good possibility. It's a good possibility. I don't know. I have to listen to the sisters. If the sisters say Shirley was underpaid, then I got to go with it. If the sisters say everything was fine, then everything was fine. It's totally up to the sisters. Totally up to the sisters. But Nesto's status, I do believe, helped Shirley get that. I don't know how many of just you're free to do that, but I do. I believe that this ordeal did that for her. I would normally have another question, but I ain't gonna go there. Not with you, Kimmy, who with them. Nesto just said he didn't know her. Of course, man. Come on, man. That's the queen of the South. And that boy ain't that bright. Come on now. Come on, Kimmy. Oh, Kimmy. You know that boy ain't that bright. You know that boy ain't that bright. He ain't that bright. How long was he really going to be able to sit in that chair with District Attorney Sonya cross-examining his ass in that hot seat before he give it up. And he ain't that bright. All right, let's see here. I think Shirley, nope. Nesto just said, what? Yep. It's because I'm sorry. Cena said it's because he's a criminal. The females were women who reported their vehicles stolen and funds inappropriately used. Uh-huh. Exactly. You know we realize that he lies. Okay, all right. Y'all straightening me on. I think I remember what I said that got y'all saying that. Okay. It only hurts because first she leaves him. Then she gets the money. Nesto was kicked in both booty cheeks. Yes, indeed. That stung though. That stung. And who gave him the report? That's why he tried to bring Sonya. That's why he weak as boy, y'all just don't know. The boy, all right, I ain't gonna go down that road. He tried to bring Sonya in. Remember he said to Sonya, I know that pissed you off. You remember? That boy was hurt. The Browns Chronicle family said, Kazon, Nesto ain't no dang on body that he's caught up in a political nothing. Nesto has been committing crimes after crime in his karma. And the real Brown Family Chronicles, although I don't want to concede to what you're saying, I will. I'm going to concede to what you're saying. But I also know, and I'm wise enough to know, you better believe, fine, maybe it wasn't Fannie Willis. Maybe it's not her. But you better be guaranteed this is show as he was married to Shirley Strawberry. And if there were any eyebrows in places that we cannot see or hear about a Steve, about a Shirley, and if Nesto had some tea, I can see them putting that pressure on to see if he'll break. Yeah. No cap. I understand y'all's resentment for the guy thing, but that could have been me. It could have been you. There could be some people who feel some type of way, maybe don't like the position that Steve is in, feel like somebody else. I mean, Bob, not Bob, whatever the guy's name that used to do the Family Feud thing and whatnot. You see what they doing, the brother college coaches around here. All that generational wealth being gobbled up. No differently than Sonya Goo Gaga over, Nesto Goo Gaga over Sonya. They were Goo Gaga over some god doggone, just millions of dollars. Because you ain't strong enough to tell a chick to take a hike.
Man, I've been set the fuck up, bro.
All the way around Heritage Radio.
All right, wait a minute. Cecily came back and said he can't use that. He drove her around because he ran it to Dre. Oh, yeah, about her wanting to. I bet you I don't even have to finish it. I know I look, but I don't even have to finish it. About her wanting to get in the back. I want to know succeeded 222. By the way, I hit a comment on something you wrote a year ago on somebody's thing. Maybe it was a phone call from prison themselves. I can't remember, but anyway, I came up across a comment. That riding her around. Let me ask y'all something. Did y'all get on Shirley ass? Did y'all start calling Shirley out her name? Let me read your full comment now that I've moved it up. He drove her around because he ran it to Dre about her always wanting to sit in the back instead of beside her husband. Sound like Shirley was embarrassed of him. Lord have mercy. She didn't want people, when she pull up, he didn't want them to think that was the butler. It couldn't have been. That couldn't have been the reason and whatnot, because you would then have to explain this. That'd have to be explained. He can't. Oh, I just read that. Damn, that was a good comment. Sonya is fishing. She wants Nesto to slip and tell her something. Let's put our minds together. Like what, Kimmy Who? I mean, I'm right with you. I'm thinking along the same lines. She's also a feelings police, so she always wants to know how he feels about certain things. Look, Sonya trying to fill up her ammunition bag. If by some crazy wild ass chance this man was to get around, I'm not even going to say all, but if he got around enough charges to where he could get time served, and everything else for some reason mysteriously was kicked out, thrown out, knocked out, and he was able to walk, I don't know. I just do not know. Like, I guess the picture I'm trying to paint is I don't know. I think at this point, one, he would go on ahead and try to fit himself into her life no matter what. And he'll put her down for no matter what. They went through some ups and downs, but she's his ride or die. She does tend to act or pretend like she sees his innocence clear as day. Sometimes I'm a little bit kind of like eyebrows up, because whether we want to admit to this or not, then I'm going to get to what I wanted to ask y'all. Sonya got Sylvia still in her pocket. So Sonya don't technically have to be there no more than Sylvia has to tell anybody, I'm going down to Fulton County to check on, or I'm going down to Cobb and go check on some Nesto stuff. She don't have to say anything. But when Shirley was sitting in the back of that car and Nesto was driving, I'm asking y'all, did y'all call Shirley bougie on some of the big dogs, them blogger stations? Teachers, professors, were y'all making fun of Shirley? Or did y'all come to the conclusion where Shirley was embarrassed by him? I don't know. I think I've heard some evidence of, I mean, I'm not 70. That's number one. Number two, I'm not a female. Number three, I'm a heterosexual male. Regular old man. Like, I can see he's a little taller than she is. It's early in the morning when this used to happen. I think in the evening time, he mainly used to send somebody at her. I believe that's what I heard him say, but maybe not. Shirley Strawberry being dropped off at work. Mm-hmm. The butler. She could have been fantasizing. I married the butler. I don't know. Anyway, let me get back to this. I just got thrown off in my whole thought on that. Y'all have some pretty good things y'all throw out. Sonya's fishing, she wants him to slip and tell her something. Something she wants to know to prove Nesto's guilt. Steve and Shirley have been friends. And they may have made selfish Steve rethink things. Plus, Shirley told Ernesto that Steve kept asking if she needed anything. That's all true, but I don't want to conflate that with her pay. Steve did. He did. Wasn't he even in the rumor of? But then again, that could have been a lie because I didn't never see or really hear anybody say anything definite on the person that was supposed to be the what do you call them? The anonymous person that was going to put up the 800,000. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I believe that could have been Steve. It could have been. Or it could have been a lie. It could go either way. We have no proof that Shirley got a raise or how much of a raise. If it was a raise. True, but that would be too easy. I mean, and she announced it. I didn't ever, it's funny you say that. You know what, Brown's family? And this is a court-like setting over here. Let me be the first to go on the record and say, no. You know what? I actually, that kind of hit different a little bit. I don't have any proof. Honestly, as much as this call is on our radar, most people I know don't even know either much or anything about this story. It did not make the Chicago news, WBEZ, or mainstream news. It was a big in Georgia. That's why not a lot of big content creators talked about this story. I mean, if it made it to Tasha K, I mean, how much larger can you go? I mean, what the Shay Shay room? I mean, but he was busy with his bunny in the. Oh, no, mind. Let me leave it. We ain't even gonna do that tonight. He's no one important. No, I don't think he's important. I just believe he was married to someone that is important, that even works for someone that some would argue and say is even more important. And I mean, shit, Steve is I don't like that dude. So, matter of fact, let me just get my name. Let me just take my mind even up off of that. This criminal was going to jail before there was a Fanny in position. But that's what I'm saying. It could have been. I didn't have to even do anything to Fanny, put her even in this. There could have been some people of Georgia with an eyebrow raised up. Yo, what's really going on with any of this got anything to do with Steve? Especially when that other stuff started coming into. I mean, gee whiz, there's a lot of that shit going around. There's a lot of well-known names. I could have swore I saw a report of that little actor that him and the wife was murdered in the house. I could have swore I heard it was by the son. There was a little bit of everything going on. That coach played himself. Y'all need to stop. Nesto was allegedly committing crimes in California. I heard that. This criminal was going to jail before. Okay, defending position. Let me work my way down now. Ernesto walk around like he the help. Oh, shoot. Oh, goodness gracious. That might have did some harm right there. Succeeded 222. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, yo. Shit. That like to loosen up the tear ducts right there. Yeah, no. Exactly. Sonya wanted something to hold over his head. That's where I was going, Kimmy, who thank you. Sonya, the way Sonya kind of come at Nesto, that if that day came and he was to get out and he start trying to talk that, as Dre said, that gangster talk, or that she gonna remind him he was wussy. Well, you a wussy. Here, listen to this recording. Listen at you. Come on, let's go to phone calls from prison and shout out the phone calls from prison. All in the same breath. Come on, let's go to phone calls of the prison and let me show you. Let me remind you how you was. You was sounding like. Cause remember, she fooled around with the little young boys. She used to them, testosterone all up high, and and they ready to, at any given. She liked that. She liked that. Nesto been kind of soft. Remember that time when he spoke up to her about he stood up to the lawyer. And she was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. You get a little. He like, no. She like, no, I'm just saying. That's what I've been, She liked that. Supposed to be aggressive. Yeah, she gonna use that shit against his ass to remind him, boy, you was a wussy when you was up in there. You remember when old boy called me and was talking about what he ought to, ought to tighten, somebody ought to, tighten me up while you ain't say nothing. Man. And then that dumbass laugh he got. All right, let me bring this down to a wrap. I feel like taking a nap doing a Tuesday morning to work. I think so. Exactly. All right. Brown's family said, I've always thought of, let me move it. I just need to move it down because it's being blocked. Shirley as a victim and defended her. Oh, shit. Brown's Family Chronicles, did anybody say anything to the contrary? Did somebody say that you... Let me make sure. Okay. All right, then let me catch it back up. Okay, here, let me start here. I always felt like Sonya was trying to come up with a story / his defense. Yet, we've only seen the men her age, young boys don't want to hear about. Her 2 strands of hair. The report of Shirley Strawberry getting a raise came from Sandra Rose. It has not been reported anywhere else. Fair enough. You know what? Hey, Brown, I don't know how to be no more clear. When you said what you said and how you said it, although you didn't really say it, you pecked it or texted it. All I could say was, you damn right. I don't have no proof. That was the end of it for me. Hey, listen, if you swing by in any of the other you know, the I'm talking about them high roller bloggers that's covering this. Do run that by them. Just like Storm, he broke the story and did not report again. That, Once Tasha K interviewed Sonya, it was not a story. She kept discussing. Remember Nesto had other charges in California? I do. Tasha K lived in Georgia. It didn't have no. Wait a minute. Tasha K lived in Georgia. It didn't have to make it far. I thought Tasha K was so Cecilia, what you're saying is when Sonya came to Tasha K, she came from Miami to Georgia. That's just a little small ironing out I need. I just want to make sure I'm understanding that in my head correctly. Another lie. None was coming up. Oh, what nobody coming up with that 800,000 for that bow? Yeah, I believe that. Maybe in the no. Nope. I feel Shirley Strawberry deserved to be treated like a queen. I don't have no problem with that. That baby that's Shirley. The real brown, exactly. That's why I never bring up the raise. It's not credible information. Okay. Yet we've only seen the men. Okay, about the young guys. All right. Well, listen. Y'all can go back and finish catching this right here. You can see it was almost near the end anyway, and whatnot. It is time for me to get me a little bit of rest. I'm going to see, can I jump back up in about 5 hours and do me a ride to work Tuesday, recap on this, move on a little further. If you up, you're up. If not, catch it later. TK lived in Georgia, then eventually moved to Florida. Okay. Nyla is affiliated with Tasha K. I heard that. I heard my yeah, there's somebody that be in my chat that's I respect every word she say about Sister Nyla. And then Nyla had me laughing so goddamn hard one night. Boy, when I say so you get I've never, so no need of me start picking that habit up now. I've never been the type to be with female, be this, be that. I'm mad. Oh, None of my friends were playing dominoes and cars. Ain't none of the brothers calling another brother a B, a huh, a this, a that. Get your lizard cut up out your head, boy. No, Kazon, you have we talked shit about Shirley Strawberry on other Oh, I know y'all have. Maybe not you, Brown. But yeah, I saw some evidence where y'all was riding Shirley pretty hard, especially with her situation between, Nesto and her daughter and her being like, man, don't tell her what that lady was going through. There just ain't no telling what that lady was going through. She probably was cut down the middle. I mean, that's what I would have said if I would have been around at that time. Maybe her daughter was getting on her nerve. Her husband, she just didn't know things was as severe as they were. And when those two storms collided, and she came on back up to the top, she with her daughter. Ooh. I know I told her got doggone ex-girlfriend some years ago with my oldest daughter. What? Say what? Oh, listen, it was nice knowing you. How you gonna let I said it was nice knowing you. I don't need 10 seconds to come to a conclusion on that. I mean, you are my child? I can't trust you. Uh-huh. I'm gonna leave that alone. I been got turned the fuck up all over. I'm sorry. I been got turned up all over again. Yeah, man. Yeah, boy, that Nyla had me going off so god doggone, had me laughing so hard. I tell you the truth. But listen, um, this whole night has kind of wore me out. It took me a minute to get me system going. It really did. It took me a little longer than I thought, but I kept hanging in there because I want to start trying to push to a closing and then catch us up so that when things start unloading in 2026, we'll be there. You know what I'm saying? And we'll all hit it from our different perspective. We not you all people. We were taken back about how she talked about her daughter. People were fine once she chose her daughter. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Well,
Beat money.
I enjoyed this. I really did.
Beat money.
I normally don't get sleepy, but I must say, I mean, golly, I've been up since 2:40 this morning. Straight gone. I love the cold. I was born in New Jersey. So that early morning, start the vehicle up early, a cup of coffee, I live for that. I live for it. Anyways, my name was Kazon, and I was in charge of the K Factor this evening, along with my Supreme Justices there in the chat. You see them. Dr. Clark, I saw you up there. Dr. Clark, I saw you up there. Let me see. I wanted to make a note. I know Dr. Clark just kind of come in and sit. There go Dr. Clark. He would have said that she needed him if she was arrested. Uh-huh. I got you. Got you. I do. Well, where can I buy some at? So see how much they cost. I'll go get me some. Sheridan did get a raw deal for a minute. That's fair. Exactly, for trying to protect her mother. I'm in the night. It's 35 degrees outside, but it is clear. Always, any questions or concerns, you can reach me at kzon@gmail.com. You have any ideas, any thoughts, anything that'll help make me better, please communicate with me. Communicate with me. For a morning cup of coffee, $ Kazon Senior, KAAZONSR. I'm gonna read this last one from the Brown family. I didn't even drag her about her daughter because biblically she was correct to choose her spouse. Correct to choose her spouse. Now you know, and I said biblically because I would not have chosen my spouse over my child. That, why? Dang. Brown Family Chronicles. Can we put a thumbtack in it, right? Ooh, 18. Woo. Yes, sir. Brown Family Chronicles. You know we will run into each other. I would love to come back to that. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I want to come back to that. Please remind me. Please, hey, be like, yo, you told me to remind you. My brain should kick in. And little did Shirley know he was everybody's husband. Good night, everyone. Enjoyed this live as always. Love the vibe. I appreciate that, Brown Family Chronicles. I appreciate that. All right, I'm not going to belay the moment any longer. Y'all get on up out of here, man. Go get yourself warm. Get your little cocoa and just go ahead and just call it a night as I am.
Beat money.
I appreciate y'all showing up. Those of y'all in the beginning when I was experiencing those issues, please, I most certainly appreciate you coming on back and giving me that good old start off for the evening. I appreciated that. I needed that. That was better than a god doggone Cash App. Do you hear me? How many others was going to say something like that? It was. Trying to think, is there any more house cleaning I need to do? No, I think that wraps it pretty much up. Gonna get ready to sign on off to everybody. Bring this thing to an end. Go grab me a nap. You know I will now. Some of y'all know I will. I'm gonna go grab this nap. I'm gonna leave that heater on.
Beat money.
And I'm gonna come back. Community property. I know it's time for me to go. Good night. Y'all hold it down, man. Y'all stay warm. Stay warm. Stay warm. Stay warm. Y'all take care.